Hello, everyone. Put that back on in a second. Welcome. Good morning. How are you? What are you doing? Hopefully, starting a great Monday. Starting a great Monday. Happy Monday. Let's switch it up. I'm going to pull from the Good Tarot one card of the overall energy of the day for this Monday. All right. So let's start with that. And then we'll get to then we will get to the wisdom of the oracle. All right. So good morning. Hello. Happy Monday. I hope you guys are still reading your lists, even if you are rewriting, scratching it off, going back to it. You can just read it 3 times a day. Something I think I'm going to start doing is going over, affirming each thing for about 5 minutes each, just because I have the time to do so. All right, so let's take a look here. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Give us one card here for this day, for Monday, February 3rd, 2025. Let's see, what do we have here for Aries for today? It came right out. Ooh, the 5 of water, the 5 of cups, emotions, letting go of emotions that you may be very, very deep in. I would love to know what this card, how this represents. Let's see. I'm seeing the page of water at the bottom of the deck. So you may get some intuitive insight about something that doesn't feel great. So this card is connected to releasing grief in this deck. So in this deck is a little different than the traditional tarot. So you have releasing grief, allowing sadness to rise and fall, forgiveness, the ebb and flow of emotions. Okay. It says, I feel the fullness of my emotions as they wash through me. The ebb and flow are part of life, and I am present in my feelings today. I fully forgive myself and others and let go of any emotions that were holding me back from acknowledging the truth. I deserve the freedom that comes when I release what is no longer working for me, and I make amends to those I may have harmed when emotion was coloring my perceptions. I surrender any resentments to the divine, knowing they can be transformed into miracles. Fearless inventories lead to liberation. So in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, the 5 of cups can be about looking at a situation through an emotional lens that maybe did not work out for you, or you just have some feelings about it. Like it's just not good, and you can't seem to take your mind off of it. You can't seem to take your mind off of it. It's just snattering away at you, right? So this card here with the 5 of water is talking about the ebb and flow of those emotions. It's totally normal to feel things deeply, to even be bothered by some things. But if you're dwelling in them, that could be unhealthy, because the more that you dwell in any emotion, good or bad, it's going to turn into your magnet, right? It's going to start magnetizing the same type of experiences that will produce those emotions to you, which is why I always say, feel it deeply, feel it harshly. If you got to scream, scream. If you got to yell, yell. If you got to cry, cry it out. There's nothing wrong with that. Emotions are beautiful. But then once you're done with that, once the disappointment has settled, the dust has settled, or whatever it may be, usually the 5 of cups talks about sadness. It does talk about sadness or loss. But once that has settled, pick yourself up and, release it, let it go. I'm not saying push it down. I'm not saying ignore it. I'm not saying try to get over it, because if you've done the grieving process or the healing process right, naturally you will start to feel better if you've allowed yourself to feel those deep feelings and emotions. All right. Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see what we have here from the, there it is. All right. From the wisdom of the oracle, building blocks. Okay. The tools that you use to build a new beginning, laying a foundation for yourself. Kind of like, oh, well, you haven't seen that video yet, but that's what's coming next. So building blocks came out in the pre-shuffle for the monthly for February. We're in February. I completely forgot. And then also I had a lot going on. So we're in February now. And I stayed up late doing the monthly for February. So that's going to play after I get off of here. It wasn't the overall energy, but it did show itself, building blocks. And now it's coming out now. So let's take a look at that. Strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. Everything. Okay. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you're building upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. What's up, Bruno? Are they still true for you? Okay. Will they stand the test of time and serve as a solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. So this card is asking you to kind of reevaluate what you want your life, your relationships, and your career to be based off of. And it's okay if that changes from time to time as you change, right? I like to call them your non-negotiables. Okay. Some people think that mine are very high, but when you've been through a lot with relationships and things like that, it's just a non-negotiable, right? And I feel like when you have those, the things that you don't want won't slip through the cracks. And I'm speaking in terms of people. Okay. People. I have a lot of people approach me, right? But I just have, and there's some people that I could come through the cracks and be like, yeah, this is just a good time, But sometimes it's like, wait a minute, I know what some of those good times and those fickle feelings lead to. So you have to lay a strong foundation. For me, that's around my relationships of what I'm just not going to deal with or not put up with. And so that's what I call my non-negotiables. And you can do the same thing in whatever you're manifesting, whatever your relationships are, your friendships, even with your family. Like, look, this is not, I love you. I don't even have to cut you out of my life, but this is a non-negotiable for me. Like, so we're going to have to redo this, rewrite this, or I'm going to have to, go in a different direction. So the Five of Cups, when I see the Five of Cups and the building blocks together, maybe you're redefining your relationships or a situation based off of a past hurt, grief, or something that was lost. Okay. But the key here is that that's okay. That is okay. But what you don't want to do is lay that foundation while you are still hurting. Okay. You kind of want to heal from that. You don't want to do it in an angry place. You don't want to do it from a bitter place. You don't want to do it from a place of, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to do it from a place of the Five of Cups. You want to allow yourself to feel the Five of Cups fully and completely. That's why it's always important to give yourself time to heal before you jump back into certain relationships or start new things after grief or whatever. And then once those feelings of the Five of Cups have passed on, use that knowledge and that experience that you've gained to lay your foundation. So we have the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, strong Capricorn energy. Let's see here. We have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Moon card. So King of Pentacles could be a person here that you were Pugsley! Pugsley! I'm so sorry, y'all. Get downstairs right now. Bitch just tried to cock his leg up. All right. Sorry. I'm gonna get his ass. He did it right in front of my fucking face. Sorry, it's too early. All that cussing. King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles could be somebody that you date, but it also could be somebody in the strong Capricorn energy. Also could be a business. Also could be around your finances. Also could be around whatever that is that you're building that is real. A lot of times I see this as a king who. Sorry, I scared you, Allie. A lot of times in a relationship setting, though, I see the King of Pentacles who is somebody who is ready for commitment, ready for marriage, ready to build, ready to grow, ready to invest in the situation. And what they say they mean, and what they mean they say. All right. And this could be you, Aries. Like, you're ready for the realness and the commitment that someone could bring to your life, or potential partner could bring to your life. But what I'm seeing next to it here is the Nine of Swords. Okay. The Nine of Swords is stress, anxiety, worry, sleepless nights, fears, all of these things that won't allow your mind or your mental to rest. And then it also got the Moon card that's connected to it. So the Moon card can talk about hidden situations, hidden motives, secrets, alternative, not alternative. This could be secret situations, okay, hidden situations, deep rooted feelings, emotions in the subconscious, and ulterior motives. I think that's what I was trying to say. Okay. The moon can also represent occultism, but when I see the moon, I always think of just a deep knowing, especially when you see it next to this Nine of Swords. It's like somebody knows something, they feel something, they sense something, but the moon blocks it. Okay. The moon can block it. But even though the moon can block the truth, because the moon can be an illusion, it still can make you feel things deeply, right? That's why the moon is a very intuitive card. It's like, I may not be able to see it, but I can feel it because my nerves are bad. I'm stressed out. I'm anxious. You know what I'm saying? So when I see this here, the King of Pentacles here could be representing a commitment or a person or a situation. Spirit is wanting you to lay a foundation or decide what you want based off of, sure, the things that have happened in the past, previous hurts, things like that, but wanting you to tap into that intuition more than those hurt feelings. I hope that makes sense, right? The Five of Cups is saying, yes, there was a loss, there was a grief, there was a situation that may not have worked out, maybe that has hurt you, right? But they're wanting you to build yourself back up, heal. So you're making your next moves or your next decision from a place of clarity and confidence, and not from a place of hurt and disarray, anxiety and fear. Okay, let's clarify these. Yeah. You have a Cancer moon, or you're dealing with somebody with Cancer moon. Yeah. The moon card it could be beautiful energy, but then it also could be a very intense energy, because it, just like the moon, ebbs and flows with emotions and feelings, and pulls in the tide. I also like to say pulls the wool over your eyes sometimes as well. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands. Yep. We have, tell me about the Moon card. Look at that. The Ace of Swords is clarifying the moon. So clarity over clarity over those emotions. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. The King of Swords, detachment, seeing something for what it is, detaching from a situation, detaching from these feelings, these emotions, whatever this is that has gotten you in a tizzy or sleepless nights, whatever the situation could be for you. It could be around finances. It could be around a lover. It could be around family. They're asking you to detach from this situation or the emotions or the feelings, so you can make a sound decision based off of what you need and where you need to go next, or who needs to be in your life next. And look at this. At the bottom of both of these decks is the Emperor and the Empress. So this could be like a situation where you were in a relationship with somebody who you thought fit the build or fit the mold, right? And there was a lot of things that were going on that you could feel, but you couldn't really put your finger on, right? Sometimes you have to take a step back and get out of those feelings and emotions of feeling played or tricked or whatever, so you can just see it for what it is. Same thing with a job. Okay, same thing with a job. You just apply if it's a career situation. Queen of Wands is going off doing her own thing. She's confident, she's creative, she's passionate, and she gets the job done. So if this is a situation where, well, I thought this was a great job, I thought this was a good thing for me, you're still able to pick yourself up and move on and do your thing again somewhere else. Don't always feel, because that's where the Five of Cups in. It's like, dang, this failed. Dang, this didn't work out for me. Instead of dwelling there, pick yourself up, move on, and you can start again with the building blocks. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. Sorry for that interruption. That heathen. And I even left the door open. They've been in and outside while I've been doing this reading, and he comes in and does that. He's got to be pissed about something. That's the only time he does that. Pugsley gets upset when I'm over here too long. And I just got here today. I just got here. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope you have a great day. And I'm about to play the monthly after this. I'll see you guys probably this afternoon. Have a long day. All right. Take care. Bye. Oh, wait. Not yet. Mini readings are closed. Okay. Please, I got to remember to delete. Let me go ahead and delete that right now from the, let me go ahead and delete that from the community post because they are closed at this point. Once I delete it, there shouldn't be any more coming in. But if I do get anything else, I am going to send you your money back until the next session opens. They have this new setup now. I can't even see my own posts. How do I get there? I don't understand this. It looks different now. So let's see. Here it is. Okay. Deleting that. So mini readings are closed. I'm going to start working on them today. Like I said, some people will get them before Wednesday, but Wednesday is absolute. When I'm done with them by Wednesday midnight, if you still don't have it, just email me and let me know. If you don't have it, that means that you did not email me your questions. I'm not going by the payments. You have to screenshot your payment, send me the confirmation and your question. Okay. I'm so fucking serious. If I get questions after Wednesday, you probably won't get it till Sunday because it is a lot to do those readings. It drains me. Once I'm done, I'm mentally done with mini readings. I don't want to pick it back up and start going through, people. So if you send me a payment, please send me your question. That's one of my pet peeves. And my other pet peeve is don't ask me where your reading is while I'm doing them during that day because I'm usually doing a reading and it distracts me when somebody comes through with a text or something like that while I'm trying to channel. Okay. So that's all. All right. So I will talk to you guys later. See you soon. Have a great day. Have a great Monday. All right. Take care.